Please like and subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment. I read all of the comments. And now, let's get on with the show. When last we left our intrepid adventurers, after escaping from the dungeon, the party tries to head back to Mountain Vale using the extraordinary wilderness skills of Finn, the bard. It turns out that Finn is better at singing than wilderness lore because the party gets lost. The person they rescued from the Grand Shish is unconscious. Mercy tries some spells to help cure him, but he doesn't wake up, so they have to carry him through the forest. Eventually they come to a road, and they hear sounds of horses. They remember Shish are afraid of horses, so they figure it must be someone other than Shish. As it turns out, they encounter Paladin Marcus, a friend who they left back in Sylvia's Rest. Marcus is traveling with a small caravan, heading to Mountain Vale for the weekly fair. Marcus is happy to see them all and invites them to join him. If nothing else, they get a place to put the unconscious party member. They relate the story of their escape from the blister. Paladin Marcus furrows his brow at the mention of the place. They also tell the Paladin about the friction between Seraph and Kenna Alexander, and the almost battle that took place between the two men's armies. A short time later, they meet a green-robed person on the road. He identifies himself as Jonah of the Harkers. The Harkers were recently kicked out of Mountain Vale. He recognizes Paladin Marcus and says that he's hoping he can get some of Marcus's cargo to feed some starving soldiers that are in his care. Kimmy and Finn speculate that these must be deserters from the Mountain Vale garrison. They've heard about them. They were loyal to Seraph while he was gone, and Kenna Alexander called them deserters. Jonah confirms their suspicions, and he tells them that the men are led by their commander, Brian Bitter. They're going to try to leave the forest and make their way back to Sylvia's Rest and throw themselves to the mercy of Jekena Jun. Kevin says there's no need for that. He heard Seraph and Alexander talking about an amnesty. The soldiers take the supplies that are given and says they'll wait until the amnesty is announced, just in case. Later, the young man they saved from the Grand Shish wakes up and tells them his tale. He is a member of the Warpick Mages Guild that was sent to ward the blister after the player characters had discovered it. He had completed the task of mapping it from the outside, and he had decided to stick around just to keep an eye on it. A couple of nights ago, he heard some noises in the forest, and he was attacked by an unknown assailant. When he woke up, he heard the sound of someone chipping at the warded portal stones, and then sometime later, the Shish came from inside the blister. Jogvog Mercy says that he is from another world as well, and he found himself in an underground cavern. The party welcome him to the world of Mper, and they offer to get him to Mountain Vale. The group agreed that whoever attacked the young mage must have gone down into the blister and opened up one of the gates to another land. The young mage says that it was strange that the Shish kept asking him where they were, as if they didn't know where the gate had taken them. Either way, the fact that he was attacked before the gate was opened tells him there is someone up to no good in Mountain Vale. Finn says that the robed human must be that person. They arrive at Mountain Vale, and it's getting dark. They leave the caravan men as they set up for the fair tomorrow. They head over to the manor house to see Kenna's Seraph. They're met by the Kenna's new wife, Maug. She invites them in and tells them that Seraph has been in a deep sleep since the day after the wedding, and they can't wake him up. She mentions that Kenna Alexander's priest has looked him over, but there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with him. Paladin Marcus tries healing as well, but still Seraph sleeps. Vok Mercy tries a few spells that he knows, but still Seraph doesn't wake up. Kimmy and Finn tell Maug how the group was abducted and a bit of what happened at the blister. Maug suggests that they should go and see Alexander. This is the last thing they want to do. But Seraph's life, and even the lives of all the people in Mountain Vale, may be on the line. So they go talk to Alexander.